children, how are you all? I hope all are fit and fine at home. Now, let's begin with our studies. So, scholars, today we will start with a new chapter. Chapter number 3. And the name of the chapter is Subtraction within 20. Scholars, this is part 1 of chapter number 3. In part 1, we will cover the following topics. Count back to subtract, subtracting 0, subtracting a number from itself, and subtraction facts. So, let's begin with the chapter now. So, scholars, in the previous chapter, that is addition up to 20, we have learned how to add a given number. In this chapter, we will learn how to subtract a given number, which means, see this example given here. 7 mangoes in a basket. In this basket, 7 mangoes are there. And from that, somebody has taken away 2 mangoes. So, how many mangoes are left in the basket? 7 were there in the basket. Somebody has taken away 2. So, how many are left? 5. So, this is the way how we subtract a given number. In the addition, it was denoted by this plus sign. Now, in subtraction, we will denote it by this sign. This is the sign of minus. If this sign is there, that means we have to subtract a given number. If this plus sign is there, that means we need to add that number. Okay. Now see this. You can also write a subtraction sum in 2 ways. If you write horizontally or vertically, both answer will remain the same. There will be no change in the answer. Just see this. 8 minus 3. 8 bangles were there, total 8 bangles. Out of that, 3 bangles are taken away. So, how many bangles are left now? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bangles are left. So, we will write here 5. Same way, 8 minus 3, this way also the answer will remain same. There will be no change in the answer. Horizontally or vertically, both the answer remains the same. So, this is the way how we subtract a given number. How we minus it. Okay, scholars? Okay, scholars. Now, we move on to next page. Page number 54. Here, some exercises related to subtraction are given here. Let's do it. Okay. Cross out to subtract. One has been done for you. See the first one. 5 minus 2. First one is already done. The number, just take the bigger number first. 5 and 2. Which is the bigger number? 5 is the bigger number. Now, how many we have to remove from 5? The number just given below it. That means 2. We need to remove 2 from 5. So, see, 2 they have already cut. 1, 2. This 2 we have cut. Okay. We have to cross out. How many we have to remove. Now, how many are left? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. After crossing out 2, how many are left? 3. So, 3 is the answer. Now, let's do this next one. Total 4 are there. Okay. Now, how many we have to remove from that? We have to remove 3. Okay. Now, let's see after removing 3 how much is left. Okay. So, total 4 are there. Now, we will cut 3. 1, 2, 3. How many are left? Only 1 is left. That means 1 is the answer. So, we will write 1 in the given box. This is the way how we subtract. Okay, scholars, see this is sign. This is the sign of minus sign. If this sign is there, that means we have to take away that much number from that. If the plus sign is there, that means we need to add both the number. Don't get confused in both the signs. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Now total, which is the bigger number? 5. Always take a bigger number and subtract the smaller number from it. Okay. So which is the bigger number here? 5. Total 5 are there. How much we have to subtract? 4. So let's cross out 4. You can, anyway, you can cross it out from the above also or from the downwards also. So now I'm starting from upward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after cutting 4, how many are left? Only 1 is left. So the answer is 1. Okay, scholars. Now moving on to the next one. 4 minus 2. Okay. Which is the bigger number? 4. From 4, how much we have to cut? 2. So let's do that. 1, 2. How many are left? 1, 2. So we will write 2 in the given box. This is the way how we subtract. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Now, 6 are given here and we have to cross 3. Okay. So, which is the bigger number? 6 is the bigger number. Out of that, how much we need to take away? Only 3. So, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So, now how many are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So, we will write 3 in the given box. Okay. Moving on to the next one. 7 and 1. 7 is a bigger number. And how many we need to remove? Only 1. So, let's do that. We will remove 1. Now, let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are left. So, we will write 6 in the given box. Okay. Scholars, we will do one more. And now, the remaining, I would like all of you to try it at home as homework. Okay. So, 6 and 2. First, tell me which is the bigger number? Yes, 6 is the bigger number. And how many we need to remove from that? 2. So, we will first cut 2. 1, 2. Now, let's count together how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 is the answer. Now, scholars, I would like all of you to do this remaining sums at home. This is your homework. Try to do this at home. Okay, scholars? Now, scholars, we move on to a new topic, that is count back to subtract. Here we will learn how to subtract a given number by counting backward. Backward counting, you must have already, all of you have learned in month 3. Backward counting means like starting from 10. If we start from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is the backward counting. So we will learn subtraction counting backward. Okay. See this example given here. 7 bananas are there. Total 7 bananas are there. Out of that, we have to take away 3 bananas. And how many bananas are left? This we will do using backward counting. Okay. So always take a bigger number. Which is the bigger number? 7 or 3? Yes. 7 is the bigger number. Starting from 7. Now, how much we need to subtract? We have to subtract 3. So we will count back to 3 numbers. Starting from 7. Let's do that. 6, 5, 4. So what is the answer? 4 is the answer. How much you have to subtract? That much only you need to count back. If you will count more than that, the answer will come wrong. So here answer that we got is 4. 4 is the answer. This is the way how you subtract a given number by counting backward. Okay. So scholars, now let's do this exercise given on page number 55. Start with the bigger number. Count back to subtract. You need to count back and subtract this given number. And what is the main thing here written? Start with the bigger number. As I told you, first one, just see it's already done, but we will see how it is done. Okay, 9 and 3. Which is the bigger number? 9. From 9, we need to subtract 3. That means we need to count back to 3. Okay, 3 numbers starting from 9. So, what comes before 9? 8, 7, 6. Only 3 steps. Okay, so answer is 6. This is the way how we subtract. Now, let's do this next example given here. Okay, 7 and 2. From 7, we need to subtract 2. First, tell me which is the bigger number. 7 is the bigger number. Okay, starting from 7, we need to count back 2 numbers. So, let's do that. And first, in this cloud, you need to write the bigger number. So, which is the bigger number? 7 is the bigger number now. Okay, let's count back 2 numbers. 6 and 5. These are the 2 numbers that when we count back from 7. So, what is the answer? 5. So, we will write here 5. Okay, scholars. Now, let's do this next one. 6 minus 1. From 6, we need to subtract 1. Okay, first tell me which is the bigger number. 6 is the bigger number. So, let's write this 6 in the given cloud. Okay, now starting from 6, we need to count back 1 number because we have to only subtract 1. So, what is the number? 5. Just before 6 is 5. So, our answer is 5 because we have to subtract only 1. Okay, moving on to the next one. 5 minus 2. Which is the bigger number? 5. So, let's write it in this cloud. Which is the bigger number? Okay, starting from 5, now we need to count back 2 numbers because we have to subtract only 2. Let's do that. 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. So, what is the answer? 3 is the answer. This is the way how we subtract using this count back method. Okay. Now, let's do this next one given here. 8 minus 3. Which is the bigger number? 8 is the bigger number. So, first let's write 8 in the cloud. Okay, starting from 8, we need to count back 3 numbers. Okay, so let's do that. 7, 6, 5. So, what is the answer? The last one that we got, 5. 5 is the answer. Okay, scholars. Now, let's do one more. 9 minus 2. First, tell me which is the bigger number here. 9 is the bigger number. So, let's write 9 first. This is the first step, okay? Now, starting from 9, we need to count back 2 numbers. Okay, so what comes before 9? 8 and 7. So, what is the answer? 7. Okay, scholars. Now, this remaining 3, I would like all of you to do it as homework. Scholars, now we move on to a new topic, that is subtracting 0 on page number 56. In addition, we have learned that when you add 0 to any number, it gives the number itself. Same here in subtraction. When you subtract 0 from a given number, it gives the same number, the number itself. Okay. So Sheila had 6 watermelons to sell. She did not sell any by the end of the day. How many watermelons are left with her? So she had 6 watermelons, but at the end of the day, she could not sell any. That means 0. Okay, so how many are left with her? The number itself, because she had not sell any watermelons the whole day. Okay, just see this exercise given here now. While doing this exercise, keep this statement in your mind. When you subtract 0 from any number, the answer is the number itself. So, 7 minus 0, 7, the number itself. That means we are not taking away anything, any number from that. So, the number itself. Like suppose you have 7 chocolates and you did not give any chocolate to your sister or your brother. How many are left with you? All the chocolates are with you only because you have not given any. Okay. Now, 9 minus 0. Again, the number itself, 9. 5 minus 0, 5. Now, see this next one. We have to subtract a single digit from double digit. Okay. This is the ones column. This is the tens column. Always start from the ones. Whether it is addition or subtraction, always start from the ones. 0 and 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Now see, moving on to the tens, only 1 is there. Nothing is there to subtract. That means you can think that there is a 0 there. So 1 minus 0, the number itself, that means 1. Now next one, 8 minus 0, 8. This is a way how you subtract 0 from a given number. So it will give the number itself. Now scholars, we move on to a new topic on the same page. Page number 56. Subtracting a number from itself. Salma also had 6 papayas to sell. She sold all 6 of them. How many papayas were left with her? Now see, here she had 6 papayas and she sold all the 6 papayas. So how many are left with her? 6 minus 6, 0. 0 papayas are left with her because how much she was having. From that, she sold all of them. When she sold all of them, that means she had nothing left with her. 0. Okay, scholars. Now see this exercise given here. Before doing this exercise, see the statement given here. When you subtract a number from itself, the answer is always 0. That means if you're subtracting 3 from 3, the answer is 0. 4 from 4, 0. 5 from 5, 0. Okay, always the answer will be 0. If you're subtracting that same number from the that given number. Okay, so see this exercise given here. 8 minus 8. Suppose you have 8 chocolates and you gave all the 8 chocolates to your brother. How many are left with you? 0, nothing. So 0. Same way, 9 minus 9, 0. Next is 5 minus 5. Okay, this I will explain you by with the help of dots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 chocolates. Okay, and from that, how much we have to give away? 5. Let's cut them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are left? Nothing is left. So that means 0. Same way, 7 minus 7, 0. 4 minus 4, 0. So scholars, when you subtract a number from itself, the answer is always 0. 12 minus 12, 0. 13 minus 13, 0. Because nothing is left. Okay, scholars? Okay, scholars. So now we move on to a new topic, that is subtraction facts. On page number 57. Count the dots that are not crossed and fill in the boxes. Here you need to count the dot that are not crossed and then you need to write it in the given boxes. Okay, so let's see the first one. One red dot is there and out no dots are crossed. That means only one dot is there. So 1 minus 0, we will write 1 only. You can do this way by counting the dots also, or simply, as I told you, when you subtract 0 from any number, the answer is the number itself. Okay, let's see the next one. One blue dot is there and that is crossed. That means how many dots are left? 0, nothing is left. That means 1 minus 1 is 0. And when you subtract a number from itself, the answer is always 0. Okay, now see the number combinations of 2. 2 red dots are there. Okay, here. And out of that, no dots are crossed. So how many are left? When no dots are crossed, that means 2 only are left. So we will write 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. See the next one. 2 blue dots are there. Out of that, 1 dot is crossed. That means 1 is cut. How many are left? 1 is left. So we will write 1 here. See the next one. 2 red dots are there. Both are cut. How many are left? Nothing is left. That means 0. Okay. Now we will see the number combination of 3. 3 dots are there, blue dots. Out of that, no dots are crossed. So how many are left? All the 3 are left. That means 3, the number itself. See the next one. 3 minus 1. First take the bigger number. Which is bigger number? 3. So we will put 3 dots. Now how many dots are crossed? 1 dot. 1 dot is crossed. How many are left? 1, 2. 2 are left. So we will write 2 here. See the next one. 3 minus 2. Out of 3 dots, we have to cut 2 dots. So see, we have done. Now how many are left? Only 1 dot is left. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Now we'll see the number combination of 4. 4 dots are there, blue dots. Okay. And how many are cut? How many are crossed? No dots are crossed. That means all 4 are left. So we will write 4 here. And 4 minus 0 is 4 only, the number itself. See the next one. 4 minus 1. 4 is a bigger number. Out of that, we have to cut 1. So see, 1 dot is crossed. How many are left? 1, 2, 3 dots are left. So we will write 3 in the given space. Now see this last one. 4 minus 4. 4 blue dots were there. And out of that, all 4 we have to cross. How many are left? Nothing will be left. 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, scholars? Now, see the number combinations of 5. First one. 5 dots are there. Red dots. Now from that, how many we have to cut? 0. See? Nothing. That means we don't have to cross any dots. So how many will be remaining? 5. Okay. Okay. See the next one. 5 dots are there and we have to cut 1 dot. So see, they have done it. 1 they have cut. Crossed. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots are left. So we will write 4 here. Okay. Now see the last one here. 5 minus 5. 5 dots are there, blue dots. And from that we have to cut 5 dots. See, all are cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are left? Nothing is left. That means 0. Okay. Now see the number combination of 6. First one. 6 dots are there, and out of that we have to cut 0. 0 means nothing we have to cut. So all the 6 will remain as it is. So 6 minus 0 is 6 only. See the next one. 6 is a bigger number. From that we have to cross 1. Okay, so we have done that. We have crossed 1. Now how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dots are there. So we will write 5 in the given space. Now see this next one. 6 dots are there. And we have to cut 2 dots. 6 is a bigger number. From that we have to cut 2 dots. 1, 2. How many dots are remaining now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots are left now. 4 is the answer. So this is the way how you do these questions. So the remaining one which we have not done here, that you will do it as homework. Okay, scholars? So scholars, this much for today. Now the remaining topics we will cover in the next video, that is part 2. Till then, keep revising and practicing these exercises at home. So scholars, now keep revising and practicing these at home. And all the worksheets and assignments related to this chapter is given in the link in description box. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and don't forget to wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Thank you.